thank the Kiwanis that are out today, and they are presenting for us, and they have come out to honor the Ochwilla girls and boys that are here. And some of you may not know me. My name is Mrs. Langston, and I am the principal of Ochwilla. And we have Mr. Thomason, and he is the assistant principal of Ochwilla. And we thank you all, parents, for coming out to our girls and boys that have been so proudly honored as the terrific kids for September. At this time,
I want to say good afternoon to everyone and tell you how happy we are to be back again. It's the beginning of a new year, and we look forward to going to each of the schools in this area. We do Ochwilla, we do Melrose, we do Keystone Heights, and we do McRae. So we have 4 schools that we serve doing the Terrific Kids program. And in the period of a year, we probably hand out 900 to 1,000 certificates. So you can be very proud of yourselves that your children are here this year being honored by this. Terrific Kids is a program that doesn't necessarily look for the most academically person, the highest in academics and all the straight A's and things like that. We look for the children that are going to be the citizens of our future, because they're going to be the ones that take care of us. We're looking for the students that come to school every day. They come to school on time every day. They come to school and they get to work every day, and they work very, very hard, and they work to the very best of their ability. And we look for the students that are very, very good peers to others. They get along with their friends. They share. They do all the things that in the real world make our world successful. So these students are very successful at this level, and they're going to go ahead as they go through here and go on out into the world, and they're going to become very good citizens to take care of us in our old age. I don't want to take any more of your time because I want to see who these terrific kids are. So let's get on with our Terrific Kids program.
okay, we're starting off with Gabriel Bradshaw. Gabriel is a very special student. He is a friend to everyone in my classroom, and he treats each person with kindness and respect. Gabriel continues to work hard in my classroom, and he participates in most classroom activities. Gabriel is losing his shyness, and he is not afraid of sharing thoughts and ideas with the class. These are the reasons why Gabriel is my September terrific kid. Mr. Dolan's class, pre-K teacher.
Very nice.
And for each terrific kid, if you would go to Mrs. Peggy, she will have a t-shirt waiting for you. Chloe Nervice. Chloe is a sweet young lady with the most beautiful hair. She always comes to school ready and willing to do her best and help her friends. Chloe loves to learn her ABCs and numbers and singing all the fun songs at the circle time. We are so blessed to have Chloe in our class. In the students and friends, great job, Mom and Dad, for raising a wonderful child. Mrs. Eames' class and Mrs. Chris, pre-K. Okay, we have one that was in Mrs. Caridi's class, and we know that Miss Caridi moved away, and now they're in Mrs. Clemens' class. Our new teacher. But this was done when they were in Mrs. Caridi's class. I have chosen Kendall O'Queen as my terrific kid. Kendall follows the classroom rules and sets a wonderful example for the class to follow. She is sweet and encouraging. She is nice to all of her classmates and includes everyone. Kendall comes to school each morning with a big smile and is eager to learn and try new things. I'm so proud of how well Kendall has adjusted to kindergarten routines. She is a wonderful student, and I am so happy to know her. Keep up the great work, Kendall. You are terrific. Love, Mrs. Caridi. She's shy. Okay.
Thank you, Kendall.
Thank you, Kendall.
All right. I bet Stephen's here.
Terrific kid, September 2016, Stephen Magruder. Stephen is the terrific kid for this month. He was chosen because he shows the qualities of a model student. Stephen comes in every day ready to learn and always raises his hand before he speaks. He completes his classwork and works well in his group. Stephen is always willing to try new things. He is respectful, responsible, and caring student. He also uses good manners. Stephen gets along well with his classmates. It is a pleasure to have him in class. Thank you, Stephen, for being a terrific kid. Mrs. Cromwell's kindergarten class.
Very nice. Give us a big smile. Hold it down so you can see the handsome face. There you go. Okay. Can you get down there?
Mrs. Smith's kindergarten class. I am so proud to nominate Stephanie Stevens as Terrific Kid for the month of September. Stephanie is a wonderful student who comes to school each day ready to learn and participate. She is kind to her peers and her teacher. Stephanie shows respect by remembering to raise her hand to speak, sitting quietly in group, and listening to instructions. Stephanie always works hard to do her best work. She participates in class discussion and contributes to positive atmosphere of the classroom. Stephanie is a joy to have in class and is a great example of how a kindergarten student at Ochwilla should behave. Mrs. Smith. First grade, please come up. By the flagpole, please.
And we'll call you over.
Okay, the first one is Alison Shea. Alison was chosen by Mrs. Keeley's Terrific Kid for the month of September. Alison always comes in with a positive and joyful attitude. She is always ready to learn and enjoy discovering a new concept in all subject areas. Alison's excitement in learning something new is contagious. She is respectful and a great example to her classmates. She is a joy to teach. Alison, you are truly a terrific kid. Araya Cortez. Mrs. Miller's Terrific Kid. Araya Cortez was an easy choice as my terrific kid for September 2016. She comes into class each morning with a beautiful smile on her face and brightens the room with her cheery attitude. Araya displays all the characteristics of a responsible student by always being prepared, completing her work on time, and participating in class discussions. She always displays the characteristics of a respectful student to her teachers and classmates by speaking kindly, following directions, and being a willful helpful in her class to her classmates. Araya is positive in another reason why she was an easy choice to be my terrific kid. She encourages her classmates, helps them figure out difficult problems, and keeps her team working together. Thank you for being an amazing addition to my class, Mrs. Miller. Good job. Payton Baker. Payton was chosen as Mrs. Parrish's Terrific Kid for the month of September. Payton has worked very hard to achieve this great honor. Payton comes in every day with a smile on her face and a willingness to learn. Even when Payton has to do something that is very challenging, she works hard until she achieves the task. Payton, we are so proud of you, and we love having you in our class. Payton, you truly are a terrific kid. Mrs. Parrish and class, September 2016. Good job. All second graders, please come up and stand by the flagpole. Cortez Douglas. Cortez Douglas, September 2016. Cortez is such a sweet and wonderful little boy. He always treats others with kindness and respect and brings those qualities out in others as well. He always tries his hardest and consistently puts forth 100% effort in any task he undertakes. When asked to describe Cortez, his classmates were quick to come up with words such as kind, sweet, a good friend, helpful, nice, patient, and fun. We love you, Cortez, and are so glad you are a part of our class family. Love, Mrs. Clark. Good job, thank you. Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel was chosen for a terrific kid because he is always a role model for our class. Daniel displays respect to everyone and everything around him. He is considerate to others and respects their differences. Daniel is always the first to encourage another student when things get tough. I can always count on Daniel to follow the directions, use his manners, and follow the golden rule. Daniel is our peacemaker of our class, never using anger to settle an argument. Thank you, Daniel, for being such an amazing member of our classroom. We love you, Mrs. McIntyre and the Owls. Third grade, please come up. Angel Gomez. Angel is the terrific student in Mrs. Worley's class this month for many reasons. He has a fantastic attitude and comes into class each day with a happy face. He continuously shows excitement to learn and never complains about anything he is asked to do. If Angel doesn't understand something, he keeps trying until he gets it. He shows respect to his classmates by using his manners and by telling them good job. When they do something right, he always waits his turn for the computer and he leaves his workspace exactly how he found it. We are so thankful for Angel. Antonio Larina. Antonio was selected by Mrs. Newell's class as September Terrific Kid. Antonio shows many qualities of a terrific kid. To begin with, he shows outstanding work ethic. Our class agrees that Antonio is always on task and does his best on all of his work. He also listens and follows directions the first time. This is a very important in our classroom community. Antonio can also be relied on to respect our school community by traveling quietly to ensure he does not disturb other classes, and is also responsible while in our cafeteria. Another terrific kid quality Antonio shows is his caring attitude to everyone. Antonio can always be heard using kind words to each of his classmates. These are the reasons our class has selected Antonio as our September Terrific Kid. Keep up the great work, Mrs. Newells and our classmates. Maddox Grimsley. From Mrs. Jackson's class. Maddox has been selected as our class Terrific Kid because he has shown wonderful classroom behavior and is willing to help other classmates. Maddox shows our character traits of respect every day at school. He is an awesome young man who tries very hard to do all of his classwork and is eager to learn new things. We are very proud to have him in our class. Maddox is a shining example of what an outstanding Ochwilla hour is all about.
Thank you.
Terrific Kid 2016, Hannah Mills. Without reservation, the Hutchinson Minnows has chosen Hannah Mills as Terrific Kid for the month of September. She has been chosen for the following reasons. Smarty, Hannah is a hard worker in and out of the classroom. Academically, she is a rock star. Did I mention she is a smarty? Great helper. She is a terrific teammate who gets along with any student that she is paired with. Her quiet demeanor is well liked among the students. She listens to her teammates without judgment or interpretation, which makes her an excellent team member. Terrific behavior. Hannah is always on her best behavior. She is a student with all the qualities needed for success. Caring, responsible, trustworthy, and minimanship are all character traits that describe Hannah. You are my Hannah Banana. Hannah Mills, you are a terrific minimum. Thank you for being a part of Hutchinsonville this year. Kisses and hugs. Me, Hutchie, Mrs. Hutchison. Fourth? Fifth. We don't have six, so she does not fourth. Okay. Fourth grade, please. Mateus, Ruth. Mateus is an ideal student who is talented in many different ways. He is neat, organized, and alert. Mateus is an example to his classmates because he is focused and determined. Mateus is one of our math masters. He likes to figure out challenging math problems. He doesn't give up until he figures out the solutions. He is a great partner to work with. He makes learning fun. Mateus listens and learns. He is patient and thoughtful. He is willing to help others all day long. Way to be a super student and a terrific kid. We are grateful that he is a part of our team. Mrs. Perry and class, 4th grade.
Congratulations.
Very good. Goodell Torres. Goodell was chosen as our class terrific kid because of how hard he has been working this year. He comes to class with a smile on his face, readily follows directions, and always tries his hardest. When there's something he knows he needs to work on, he buckles down and gets busy trying to fix the problem. He is helpful and respectful to his teachers and his peers. Goodell is so helpful, respectful, and caring that many of us consider him to be a role model. He is well loved by his teachers and peers alike. Goodell keeps up the good work. You are doing a great job, and we are all proud of you. For all these reasons and so many more, you are one terrific kid. Presented this 15th day of September 2016 by Mrs. Melton. Okay, 5th grade, please come up, 5th graders. Clifford Robertson. Clifford is kind to everyone. He always comes into my classroom with a smile on his face, ready to learn. I am so impressed with how Clifford has transitioned back to Ochwilla Elementary School. He has made friends easily and is proving himself to be an amazing Ochwilla owl. Clifford continues to try his absolute best in math every day. He is doing an excellent job at learning the 5th grade math standards, which are very challenging. Clifford perseveres through difficult word problems. I never hear the word, "I can't do this, it's too hard." Instead, I hear, "I can do this. I can figure this question out." I am so proud of him. We are lucky to have him as a part of the 5th grade family. And this is from Mrs. Mathis. Dylan Shea. I am very pleased to name Dylan Shea as Terrific Kid for the month of September in Mr. Stevens' class. Dylan displays many qualities which make him a great candidate for Terrific Kid. Dylan's classmates agree. Dylan comes to class with a good attitude every day. Dylan is one of the first students ready to start each morning. He's busy right away. Dylan's a good friend in class. He's helpful and nice. These statements only scratch the surface of what Dylan's classmates think of him. He is an outstanding classroom citizen, and I am proud to call him one of my students. Congratulations, Dylan. You're terrific. Good job, thank you. Asia Nelson. I have known Asia for almost 4 years. She continues to be one of the nicest students that I have ever met. She is polite and respectful to everyone around her. She pays attention in class. She loves to read all kinds of books. She loves to work on the computer. She colors like an artist. I am proud to have her in my Terrific Kid for the month of September. Love, Mrs. West. P.S. I just found out that Asia can hula hoop with 2 hoops at the same time.
That's great. Thank you. Last but not least, that's the last one.
Say your last name. Bouton. Okay. Tarra Bouton, September 2016. Tarra works really hard in helping others in class. She continues working on her reading, math, and science skills. Tarra is a great example of working hard and reaching goals. Her help and positive attitude in class are greatly appreciated. Always believe, Mr. Torres.
Thank you.
I would like to say congratulations to our September 2016 Terrific Kids.
Good job.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Oh, reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.